Have you ever been in a situation where you thought yourself to be in love, but then ended up getting hurt, broken-hearted, losing your sense of identity, your sense of self, purpose, or direction? I really began to think about this after my last video about walking away from a toxic relationship. Was that really love? Is love enough? As they say, does love really conquer all? This is Wise Attraction and I'm Baby Babs. If you have not, this is a good time to subscribe to this channel for more inspiring videos about love and relationships. People describe love in many different ways. When I was younger, the description that used to float around a lot was, love is the feeling that you feel when you feel like feeling a feeling. Now, I think that this was usually said as a joke, but in hindsight, maybe it's because love is difficult to understand. It's difficult to explain. To many people, love is a feeling that draws them to someone and then pushes them to make that person the center of their world, at least for as long as the feeling lasts. For some, it's a connection or an attachment to someone that they find attractive. And for others, it's a choice to commit to one person, to prioritize that person, and to care for that person. Reflecting on my personal experience and the many love stories that I've heard and the few that I've witnessed, it makes me wonder, is love enough to build a lifelong bond between two people? Is love enough to build a divorce-proof and happiness-prone marriage? I became a mom for the very first time recently. This experience exposed me to a dimension of love that I had never truly understood before now. From the moment our baby was conceived, my husband and I did everything that we could to care for her, to be there for her, to provide everything she needed to thrive. We'd regularly pray for her, and whenever anything was needed, we would go the extra mile to ensure that whatever was needed was available. All this while we had never set eyes on her. After she was born, we carried on loving her, and like most parents will say, she is the most beautiful girl in the world. I tell this story to bring out the type of love that goes beyond what we see with our physical eyes. Our baby was born as perfect as can be, but however she came into this world, we would have loved her no less, and we will care for her no less. This love transcends what she looks like, what she can or cannot do, her strengths or her weaknesses, what she has or what she doesn't have. We will continue to make sacrifices for her well-being for as long as ever. Now, imagine if you understood this to be true love and you applied it to your relationship with your partner. How would that affect its quality? Imagine if the weaknesses, the strengths, the perfections or imperfections of your partner didn't affect whether or not you chose to stay on their team, whether or not both of you chose to prioritize each other, to sacrifice for each other, to be each other's number one cheerleader, or to maintain your loyalty towards each other. I believe that doing this will amount to a selfless type of love. My thoughts are that this type of love, alongside a passionate sexual erotic love, and a friendship and fondness of each other, and most of all, the self-sacrificing love, which involves making a choice to sacrifice yourself for the betterment of your other half, all need to be in operation to have a bond that can last till death. If you're single and planning to get married, I'd urge you to take into consideration these 4 types of love before you choose who to spend the rest of your life with. With the way Hollywood promotes erotic love, it's very easy to set one's focus on the things that promotes this type of love and make that the basis of their decision as to who to spend the rest of their lives with. This type of love isn't a good foundation upon which to build your relationship. paying attention to whether or not there's a friendship between both of you, and if not, a willingness to build one, and checking whether yourself and your prospective partner is inclined towards being selfless, self-sacrificing, and considerate before making a decision will set you off to a good start. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think is needed to build a divorce-proof and happiness-prone marriage? Till death do us part. See you next week and in the comment section. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button